talked to you guys in a couple days, and so much has changed in like literally this week. It's Tuesday. A lot has changed. So we ended up moving. Look at this. This is our backyard. Not that you can really see much, but there's a little, you know, it kind of slopes down, but and then it goes over on the side of the house. This is our room. Ooh, closet. And then our bathroom. I got my shower curtain out here. Of course, I picked moon and stars. Kind of a mess. We haven't really cleaned yet from when they've been doing the construction, but everything is newly painted. We're gonna replace that shower head, and we do have a little bit of storage. And then here the door opens up to our laundry, and then this door here goes into our bedroom. So then you go into a closet here, which is just the water closet. This door leads outside. And then look at the boo. He's so confused. He doesn't know what's going on. He's okay. He's better today, but yesterday, God, he was just like freaking out, super nervous because he doesn't know where we are. So here's the drawback of this place. That's the kitchen. Literally, that's it. It's gonna be rough. We do have this little exterior pantry here, which will be nice. But yeah, that's gonna be rough. And then to the right here, we have our living area and dining room area. And then there's the kitchen through there. And then that's the neighbor's yard there. And our yard here. Better view of it, I guess. We were looking at this space first, and it just didn't have the fenced in yard, and it wasn't really updated. But this one, you know, they painted it and everything like that. So we're gonna go into the second bathroom. So we do have storage here, which is nice. And then it's just a half bath. So the only shower is gonna be downstairs, but that's okay. We're used to one shower. We're not used to two bathrooms. And then this is Ruby's room here. She's got her own little closet, and it's a fairly small room, but she'll be just fine. And then it looks over to this. There's the neighbors. This is technically, I'm thinking from like here to the tree is like our place, our side of the whatever. And then our driveway is pretty steep, but we'll deal. And then I used to live in that apartment right there. And then of course I used to live down this way and up this way at Mason's dad's house. So anyways, I ended up doing a test for the paraeducator position. I don't know if I talked about it. I applied at the school district and I submitted my application the day before school started. So that was on the 4th of September. And I ended up getting a call back, what was it, Thursday, for a substitute position. Jack, you quit. And anyways, that substitute position ended up turning into, I had to go take a test, and I was super nervous because this is the same test. Like, do you remember me talking about my Prometrics last year? It was another state test you have to take to be a healthcare aide. And, you know, they set you up with all the tools for success. They let you study and all that stuff, but you, you know, they're pretty strict rules since they're state testing. So I had no prep. This lady called me on Thursday and the test was Monday. So I didn't realize there's a whole study guide that goes with it and all that stuff. So I went up to my parents' house on Saturday, got the study guide, and I sort of just did a super light review of like basic grammar rules, you know, adjectives, adverbs, verbs, nouns, sentence structure, you know, proper grammar, semicolon, comma splices, all that fun stuff. But the main stuff was I had to learn about math again, because I failed algebra pretty much, and geometry. So they're asking about like isosceles triangles and like find the area of this and just basic stuff. But I don't know how to do that. So, oh my god, that was a huge challenge that I didn't even anticipate. So I ended up doing a light study on Saturday, a light study on Sunday, and then I did a quick review, sorry, I just sneezed, on Monday morning. And I ended up, okay, so it's a 2.5 hour long test, like that's how long you're allotted for time, and I ended up finishing in 35 minutes. I was like, well, this is not right, slash, I don't know, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, because I don't think this is, like, I just finished this whole test in, like, way too, so I sat there for 10 minutes, like, kind of, like, looking around, like, no one else is done. And I looked at someone else's test screen, you know, just for a second, because I was already done. I couldn't get answers off of her. I looked at her test screen and she just started the second section. And there's 3 sections. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, I just finished the 3rd. So, anyways, it was, I was really nervous, and I was sitting there like, oh my god, I did something wrong, I missed something, I failed the test, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I called the proctor over, and she clicked finish on my test and was like, oh. And I'm like, and she, and then she was like, well, it looks like from this score, you definitely passed. And I was like, oh. Whew. Then later on that day, we ended up signing papers and moving into the new place. So that's what I'm doing. I just went up to my parents' house and grabbed some newspapers so I can start packing up. Bless you, my goodness. So I can start packing up, like, you know, our dishes and everything. We got packing tape, we got boxes, and this will be the first move we've ever done with boxes, rather than like throwing shit in garbage bags and just being like, yeah, whatever, forget, you know, we're just moving, it doesn't really matter. But I really see the value in boxes and how handy they are. So I got to run by the store. I grabbed a shower curtain earlier because we've had glass doors on our shower, so we haven't had to worry about that. And I need to get ice trays, and what else? I need to get that grippy sticky stuff for the cabinets, and I need to get contact paper, and I need to get some regular household tape so that I don't have to use the big packing tape for wrapping up all the paper stuff. So I'm gonna call my grandma here in a little bit and talk to her, let her know what's going on, and yeah. So I just wanted to do an update. I did film previously, but it was kind of, I don't know, shaky, and I kept yawning, so it's really boring footage. And anyways, so last night we ended up getting done around 10 p.m. Moving everything. We just ended up getting furniture all moved, and currently this is the situation. It's lovely. We did get the TV set up though, of course. And hi. So out of all the places he could sleep, of course he sleeps right where he's comfortable. So at the other house, I got all of the kitchen is taken care of. All that really needs to be done now is just to get like the loose odds and ends, like just stuff on the counter and the bathroom and Ruby's room, and that's pretty much it. Then we're out. We just gotta clean it, and then we're done. And then of course I gotta unpack here. And I took a break and watched a movie because I was just so tired. By the time I went to bed last night, I was just sore and my feet hurt, and just it's been a lot. We literally got the keys Sunday night, and it's now Wednesday morning, and we have most of the house packed. We have all the furniture done, and yeah, it's been a lot. It's mostly been me because Jesse's had to work during the days, so I've just had to pack up what I can by myself and haul it in the car. So yesterday I made 3 or 4 trips, and Monday I made a couple of trips, and just yeah. So I'm just procrastinating getting stuff put away now, which is a chore. But Jack he's been really clingy lately. We just snuggled on the couch for probably 45 minutes. And he likes to snuggle, but his cap is pretty much 15-20 minutes and then he's done. But he's been really clingy lately, and I think he knows that we've moved, but he's still new to the situation. So, but he's doing good. And I don't think he really likes being kept out in the yard, but he's gonna have to get used to it. I mean, it's way smaller than our other yard, but it'll have to do. So anyways, I'm gonna get going on the kitchen, and let me show you. These are all the boxes. These boxes here, those boxes over there, that one, these, and this. And yep, it's a mess. This is all we have in the refrigerator currently. All the condiments and pretty much no food. And just ice cream in the freezer. But, oh, Ruby's room. We got her bed set up, and that's pretty much it. Her dresser does fit in here, so that's good. And I did get her bathroom set up. I've just got this box here, goes out in the living room, but I just had to move it. But that's pretty much all set up. I've got her medicine cabinet, which is gonna just be for the whole house. I haven't decided what to do there. That normally that'd be where you store towels and stuff, but the shower's downstairs. So I'm gonna have to fill this guy up here. I don't really have many pantry items yet. So, and then, oh, do I have a visitor? Hi. Oh. And then, oh, it's cold down here. Our bathroom's a mess. But that is the shower curtain. And, I did get these drawers lined. Well, can't see it. There you go. I put lining in them yesterday. And so our bathroom's done, but our room, this is my side, and Jesse's is already kind of put away. So still kind of a work in progress, but we're almost there. You know, like another 2 days and we'll be done. And then we did this little closet here. We shoved all of our extra pillows and blankets in there because we don't, excuse me, have room for them yet. Oh, and I did put in a shoe rack. So I put in our shoe rack here, and these are just papers. I need to deal with those and whatever. So I'm excited to show you guys what it's gonna look like here in a couple days. Oh my gosh, look at this. Hi, cutie. Are you bored? Today's Thursday, and we just got the keys on Monday, so we are just scrambling and trying to get everything done, and it's proving to be easier than I thought, actually. We have the O'Brien... Excuse you? We got the O'Brien house pretty much done, inside that is, and we just need to get the new house moved in, and I have pretty much all that done already. The only thing that's not done is Ruby's room, so that's our task this weekend, is to get that all done. So we are all moved in. So today is Monday, and on Saturday we ended up finishing up everything that we needed to finish up as far as like we got the house all cleaned up and everything moved out of there, which really wasn't, it only took us a couple of hours. And then so all we need to do is go through the garage, which is probably going to take another day, and then we need to go through our garbage and everything and get it rebagged because the crows got into it. So yeah, I'm just going up today to go clean my parents' house, and and last night, or not last night, what was it, Saturday also, we got a violin for Ruby, and the bow is supposed to be coming today, and her lesson book is supposed to be coming tomorrow, and my parents are letting us borrow a music stand, so she has everything she needs for violin, and I'm really happy for her to start this new venture. I'm really hopeful that this will be something that she can be proud of and that she'll want to continue. And I think if she ends up doing it, you know, next year she'll just continue to get better and better.
Yeah.
He's at the water, he's fine. Good morning. It is currently 9:08 a.m. and I am up and at 'em today because I have my orientation with the school district today. And normally I like to watch YouTube videos when I am getting ready for the day, but today I'm making an exception. So, quick updates. Let's see. As you know, we've been moving and we're pretty much done with that here today. Not today. We finished with it, a couple days ago, and the old house is completely done and moved out of, and I'm really happy about that. Number 2, Ruby is officially in strings. So she got her violin, she got her bow, and everything is ready for her to do it. I'm so excited for her. And she's super excited. Anyways, what was I going to tell you? Oh, so I haven't had a social security card in so long. Like, I can't even tell you how long it's been. And, so I went online about a year ago, and I was really intimidated because they're basically saying like, oh, you have to pay like $50 or whatever for a replacement. I'm like, no, F that. I can't. I'm not gonna do that. So basically, they, for some reason, I think I was just on the wrong link. I needed a new card or whatever, and so about a week and a half ago, I went online and I asked for a replacement card. That's what you needed to do, because they just sent it to me free of charge. Because I'm like, it shouldn't cost for a social security card. Like, I don't get one every week, then I would see how it would cost. But this is only my second one in my entire lifetime, guys. Cut me a little slack. So, anyways, it finally just arrived a couple of days ago, which I was super stoked about, because I finally have a real live social security card and I have a brand new license, and so everything is brand spanking new and updated. I know it's really stupid to get excited about, but it is really exciting. And if you guys are wondering, I am using 3 different mascaras, yes. And hopefully it looks like I have lashes, because again, that is another challenge. I do not have lashes or brows, because Asians do not have facial hair. Like, Asian men, I don't know if you've ever noticed, don't have beards. Okay, I think that is good. I do need a little more brow pomade right in that. Oops, that's the wrong stuff. So I got this, everyone was talking about this Salon Perfect done-in-one brow pomade. And I'm like, oh, let's try it out. It's like $6 or whatever. I mean, it's alright, but it does its job, I guess. But it is definitely not good. So I went to the next cheaper alternative and I got the Ulta brow pomade. That stuff is like $9, maybe not even $9, I can't remember. And it stays on. Like, I literally can wipe my brows and there's nothing. I think I've showed you this before, but I will always choose that over the Anastasia because it's way better. So let's see here. It's taken me a bit to adjust to being down here. Being in town, just because it's like, I keep expecting that I have to leave, like, I have to get ready super, super early, and that is just not the case anymore. I'm literally 10 minutes away from everything, which is, you don't even know how nice that is. Like, I can literally roll out of bed, wake Ruby up, and get Ruby to school. And it literally takes like a minute to get to school from here, which is also super nice. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at that highlight. That is some blinding highlight, girlfriend. So as y'all know, I am living and breathing this palette. This is now what it looks like. Ooh. It looks terrible. It looks beat to shit, honestly. But I promise you, I don't abuse my palettes. I believe in equal rights for all palettes. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not even done. And then, as you know, my Milani bronzer and glow. This bronzer is like a bronzer and blush in one. Technically it's not. I mean, it's a little dark for me. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's dark, but it is a little bit on the, like, as you can see, shows up a little darker, and I never wear blush because of it. Because blush would just be too much, I think. So I just put it right on the apples. Anyways. And then I do have a brand new makeup because I've gone through so many of these guys and they do have a design flaw. So like this part, yeah, it pops out. But, and then like, as you can see in here, there's like a waffle sort of deal going on. And the product gets pushed through that. And there's no way to pry that up and retrieve the extra product for some reason, which is really annoying. I mean, I'm sure you could, but I'm not going to go through all that trouble for excess product that's been pushed through over, you know, however many months. So, but it's just a little irritating. It's a design flaw and they keep making them that way. But to be honest, I don't know what I'll do if they discontinue this product because it is my holy grail product. It is the one product I have consistently used since I started doing my makeup like so many years ago. And it has never done me wrong, so I don't know what I'll do. I really don't. Let's just hope that's never gonna happen. Because for some reason, beauty industry likes to play you and they like to discontinue items and then they like to repackage them and put them under a different name and mark up the price and stuff. Or they just take it off the market completely and then you're like, well, so what do I do now? I mean, I think MAC is, what I have heard, MAC is famous for doing that. Like, yeah, they have their like holy grail shades, but maybe I'm not thinking of the correct company. I know Estee Lauder used to do it a lot. They just pull stuff and be like, oh, this is discontinued, so, you know, too bad. You have like a month and then it's gone. But I'm getting adjusted to this new place and all its charms. You know, the hot water here is really hot. Super hot. And guys, don't ever have long hair. This is too much. Anyways, the hot water is so hot that when you turn on the shower and everything, it's like scalding. And then if you turn it an eensy, like this much, it's like 10,000 degrees hotter. Which is really cool. And then if you turn it just a tiny bit the other way, like literally a millimeter, it's ice cold. Luckily, we don't pay for water here, which is nice, I guess, but it's just another thing living in the city. You know, I'm grateful we have a yard. I'm grateful that we have our own place and privacy, and that we're able to live the way that we do despite, you know, the fact that other people don't have as much as we do. Oh, that's the wrong drawer. So I'm going to do my hair. Oh my god, I don't know where all my bobby pins keep going to, but it's really annoying because I literally go like go to find a bobby pin and it's just gone. Peace out. Hi. Hi. There you go. You. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. That looks right. Yeah. Come on. I'm not good. Oh, well, I hope you have a good trip.
That'll be kind of nice because I get like evenings that I can just relax.
So that was my mother at the door. Totally forgot she was even coming by. It's kind of nice because she's literally like, they're literally like right up the hill, like 5 minutes away. And it's nice because I'm still getting used to them like being right there, and they are too, because they're like, oh, well, oh wait, you're like 5 minutes down the road. No, it was not intentional for us to move so close to my parents, but it is a good thing and an added bonus because my parents are awesome. And now I get to see them all the time. This is not like super working out. So, anyways, I am just so proud of my mother. She's one of the kindest people you'll ever meet, as far as like she will bend over backwards to do anything for you, and people just take that as weakness and walk all over her for it. And I will say, as a child, I knew how to manipulate that. Like, if I'm going to be totally honest, I knew how to manipulate that. And when you're a kid, you don't care. Why would you care about that, you know, about hurting your mom's feelings? Like, to be completely honest, you wouldn't. But as I've gotten older and dealt with more and more people, and mothers especially, in different situations, I have most definitely learned that not all mothers are created equal. And some mothers are created accidentally, if you know what I mean. And some mothers choose to be mothers. And mine was one of the latter. You know, she and my dad chose to have me, and she didn't carry me, but she loves me regardless. And despite environmental factors, she is, you know, and biological laws and whatever else, she is the most amazing, caring, understanding mother ever in the whole world. But seriously, my mom is just, you know, if you could get in trouble for caring too much, she would get in trouble. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that in a way that makes her unique in the fact that she's, you know, like for example, my mom can't even watch, she can't even watch sad movies because she cares too much about the characters. And it hurts her heart a little bit when she sees characters going through struggles. If that doesn't, tell you a little bit about my mom, it should. Really think about it. She really doesn't like to watch any of those types of movies where she knows that the outcome is not good for the protagonist. And, my mom has had it pretty rough over the last, her whole life, actually. She's had it rough, and luckily she has a great mother. My grandma is awesome, and I love my grandma to death. But, no buts. My grandma is the best. Period. I do feel like I missed a hair. I do feel like my mom was a bit disadvantaged because she felt like she had to be perfect. And not that that pressure came from my grandparents, because it didn't, but just because I think she sort of feels, and still feels deep down, that she has to make everybody happy. And if everybody isn't happy, then it is her fault. And my mom is always the last person to sit down. When we're having a dinner party or whatever, she's literally always the last person sitting because she's getting this or getting that, or I'm just like, Ma, sit down. Please, Ma, sit down. For real, sit down. And she said, oh, well, I got it. No, Mom, sit down, I'll get it. Everybody's already eating, How rude of them. But seriously, sit down. And my mom, as a result, has gotten walked all over by numerous people that should not have the power to have that sort of power over her, but they do. And she's too nice to say anything. So this morning, she was giving me an example. She was like, well, I stood up for myself today. I'm like, good, Mom. You deserve it. You need more of that sense of empowerment where you can do anything, and because I know you can. And she's like, I know. She's like, I'm proud of myself this time because I actually did it. And it comes to a point when there comes a point in a person's life where it's you can only treat them so bad for so long before they start pushing back, So this was her time to be like, you know what? No, I'm gonna do it. And you know what? There was no detrimental consequence to her and no detrimental consequence to the other person. They're just like, all right, okay, cool. Go, Mom. Still proud of you. Oh my God. I need to trim off, this is in other news, I need to trim off, all this part of my, see, it's just dead. There's nothing even left. And if there is anything left, it's not really worth it to me. I need to cut off a couple inches of my hair, and my hair will still be super long. I don't know if you know what I am doing, but I am doing a pull-through braid. braid. So it looks like this from the back, and then like this. And you just literally pull sections of hair through. I'm gonna have to deal with this. I guess I'll just wrap it around. But my hair is just so ridiculously long. There's like not a lot that I can do with it anymore, you know? It's kind of ridiculous. And I am definitely running out of hairstyles. It really sucks because there's part of my hair that is really short because I did cut bangs for myself. I want to say last year. So what was I saying? I cut myself bangs last year. Pretty sure it was last year. And it didn't really work out for me. It was more like gonna have to set you down. I like to do like a longer, fringier type bang, where it's like almost touching your lashes. But I did not, and I did it before one time, and it was perfect. Like it looked good. It looked really cute, and it just, the last time that I did it, it just didn't work out. It was kind of like, ew. So I wore them down like maybe twice, and then I just clipped them up until they started growing out again. I need to find my anti-nauseas. Just super nauseous this morning. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of nerves or whatever, but I am not feeling 100 today. But anyways, I'm not gonna do this today. Nope. No. Oh, so here's my assessment. So reading, I got 24 correct out of 25. Math, I got 15 out of 25. Big shocker. And then writing, I got 20 out of 25. So, you know, in all fairness, coming from someone who has not done math, especially algebra, since high school, that's been 10 years. I don't think I did bad, you know. I'm just gonna slick on a quick, oh, look at that guy, it's so annoying. I just started breaking out for some reason the other day. And I'm like, well, I've been breakout free for so long, and for some reason now I just start breaking out at a most inconvenient time. So I'm gonna grab some socks. That's what I'm working with. This is ridiculous. This is our shared sock drawer. We share socks. And oh good. So I like the ankle socks, but I like them to be thinner and not thicker. So like if the ankle sock is too thick, most likely my shoe won't fit because my feet are super wide. And it's not the feet that are wide, it's just my toes are spread out wider. So I'm all dressing for fall. I don't need a scarf. Kate, you don't need a scarf. It's not gonna be cold out today. I'm wearing my flannel though, which is very fall-y of me. Okay, boots. Okay, boots. I got Ruby a bagel the other day for this morning. And so I ended up eating it this morning. And I only had like maybe half of it, but I feel sick. I shouldn't have eaten it. Look at you, cute boy. Oh. Oh. My new booby. You gotta stay home, boo boo. So I just got done with orientation and it went really good. I'm super hungry now. Like, remember I told you I wasn't feeling very good before I left? Well, I like downed a whole bunch of water and now I feel hungry. So my braid, it looks good, but it didn't last very long. I need to get those black hair ties. Like, you can't see it so much. Well, yeah, you can. Beeps! Say boo boo! He's being crazy. Boo boo. Hey, drop it. Drop. Hey. Oh my gosh. It's so hot out. I've been sweating, running around town trying to get stuff done. It's just so hot. Dying. Then again, I am wearing boots and fleece leggings and a flannel and a shirt underneath. So, no wonder I'm dying. So I'm gonna go get something to eat. Get that bad stick. You should get in that bad stick, boo boo. My goodness. Don't hit Mom. Can I have that stick? That'd be a no. Still wanting to get hyphy. Even though I called it because he started choking on his stick earlier and I was like, no, we're going inside, you're done. Like, I'm not gonna have my dog asphyxiate in front of me. And we come inside and he literally runs upstairs and grabs his rope. He's not done. Even though it's hot and we're dying and we're sweating, still wants to play. Boo boo, you're done, okay? You're too hot. We're gonna take a break. Take a break! Take a break! So he goes and lays by the heater. Oh, and this is our bougie little side table. Because we don't have any end tables yet. Because we decided. So this is what the living room looks like. And we decided not to get a coffee table just because it would restrict so much space. And I don't want to have to sidle in between the couch just to, you know, yeah, it'd be nice maybe if it was a skinny one, but then Jack couldn't play, you know, and he's big on playing, and he loves his little ropey inside, and when we get a stuffed animal, he loves those. So I'm gonna say a firm no, and not to you, to the coffee table. And we do have a table right here, so I mean, it's not like we don't have space. And then Jesse just did a paracord, not leash. God, what is the word I'm looking for? If only I could snap, that would help me think, right? Didn't do a leash, you did a collar. And, yeah, do you like my coasters? They came with string too, so it was all tied up. And it came in this little container, so it looks like it's a package of steaks, but they're coasters. So dumb, but I love them. You're still too hot, Boo Boo. We're done. As far as addressing the hunger issue, I have put in leftover pizza, and that should do it. And maybe some of this, maybe. Oh, and I'm going to show you Ruby's room since it's done. Well, it's almost done. So I ended up putting her shelves right here. So her mass multitudes of movies, good lord. And then I organized her books by genre and then by author. So that chair is not supposed to be filled. It's supposed to be, this net is supposed to contain her stuffed animals, but we haven't hung it yet and figured it out. Her music stand here, bed, and we ended up putting in the desk in the corner, and I put in her little calendar and her school lunch calendar in case she gets hot lunch. And then me and my crazy, I organized all her nail polish. This whole drawer is full of nail polish. No joke. It's mostly my old stuff. All of her like accessories for her dolls, all the clothes, and then markers randomly appear because I have a special thing for crayons, and then I have a special thing for colored pencils. So because the way she had it previously was they were all just thrown together, and so you'd find a crayon here and a marker here, and I'm like, that's not gonna work. Hell no. So then her TV is in the closet, which I actually prefer just because then she can just shut the closet door and it's not visible anymore. And then I did end up, this is her toy chest over here, and that's her box of shoes. So I'm gonna have to get her a shoe rack, which I want to put right in this area because there's the bathroom, but there'll be a little area here for her shoes, you know, maybe a little shoe rack. And that was her coat rack, and no, it does not fit in this space because I want to put her coat rack there too. It's not going to fit though. There's my grandma's Norwegian dolls that she sent over, and Ruby really liked them, so she wanted them to be in her room. And then there's still a couple things up there, like this is a box of junk that I don't know what to do with yet, and I don't know, we might have just to do a garage sale. Oh, I did put her letters up there. They were at the old house, but I thought that'd be a cute place for it. So yeah, that's pretty much that room. I don't think I've really done anything new in the bathroom except for I got a toothbrush holder for her, but then she has this, it won't. So this toothbrush is almost done, so I'm just gonna get her a regular one. She doesn't even use the, you know, the electric part of it. And then I ended up I need to get like, I want to ideally get like shelves so that she can have like, you know, or not even shelves, just those plastic inserts so you can stack things like, so like Band-Aids and, you know, this her like her floss and her mouth rinse and everything, and then we have like miscellaneous drugs up there, and then her makeup, like that needs to be organized better. And I don't know what to do with like her jewelry and her other hair stuff. That's her hair stuff there, and her jewelry, whatever. So I just threw it down there. So we are still in that process. Yeah, basically everything is done, you know? Like, I'm super happy. Done, son. We ended up getting, I covered this with contact paper, and when you're far away, it really doesn't look bad, you know? But then you get really close, and you look at, like, this is, like, patched up, and this is patched up. I just didn't, like, that was an existing thing here, so I really wanted to use it, but I don't want to, like, set things on top of it, because I don't, yeah. So, and then, yeah, so, still hot. Nope, we're still taking a break. No. You need to cool down before we play, okay? Go lay down. Oh, good boy.